Flash at this point. He's going double upgrades. And all right, Best now is getting up his 4th base. But to be honest, I feel like he needs a 5th base. I'm going to say I feel like he needs a 5th base to really stand a chance in this game against Flash, even if Flash only stays on 3 base for the rest of the game. Science vessels are now out, so majority of what arbiters can do are nullified. And those science vessels are going to be out to see I don't know where that science vessel's going, actually. He's following a vulture around, going up to the top of the base. Maybe he's going to try to sneak in a EMP. Wow, that would be ballsy, huh? He is going right to the main base of Best. I can't see. This is something that Flash is funny with. His science vessels, he plays very loosely with them. He uses them almost like they're a queen in chess, you know, like very powerful unit, and they can go in and make some big moves, but he doesn't care if he loses it either because he knows that he's got plenty of knights and towers to deal with this. But really, I'm surprised that he's doing this. At the same time, you know, he's still mining up the map, which is great, and Best again, he's just playing so defensive. Oh, big mine going off against a small grouping of units. And you can see that Best is trying to protect his units that are going across the map. And, oh, doing a good job of stopping. Oh, he does. He manages to stop the vulture harass of Flash. Very nicely done. I got to fix my headphones. My ear was itchy. Sorry. It happens. Oh, and that's what he does. He goes for the kamikaze EMP. What a ballsy play by... I can't believe that. He sent in a lone science vessel to go in and EMP an Arbiter, which is kind of what we expected him to do, but at the same time, I didn't think he was going to pull it off. We are seeing 2 Stargates up for Best, and Best, he does have more than 1 Arbiter, which is great. The second Arbiter, though, is going to have to hang back. He's not going to be able to go in with just a random recall because of that now. He's going to probably rely on stasis, as it looks like Flash is pretty ready to start pushing out at this point. He's got a lot of vultures and quite a few tanks, but Best has a very decent-sized army himself. So with proper flanks and stasis, this could work in Best's favor. However, this is going to be tough to defend because Flash has been going upgrades early on. And let me see. Come on, click on one of the... Yes, he's got +1 weapon upgrade on those Zealots. And, oh, taking another mine. 2 mines! He's got to be more careful than that. I don't know if he has any observers out on the field, actually, in that grouping. And at this point, he's got to watch out for those EMPs. There are 2 science vessels out at this point. And a random Dragoon running away and almost living to tell the tale, but not quite. EMP probably going to go off. No, it doesn't. It doesn't. Yes, it does. Oh, it gets stasis right in time. He stasis is one of them. And Storm. Storm goes off. This is what players don't do ever enough. He gets 2 Storms off. He takes out a side vessel, and he goes out. And, oh, my God, look how clumped up those tanks are. And Best is in a great position here. Taking out tanks left and right. There is nothing. He's got to use scan at this point to see exactly what's going on. And very nicely done trading army with the Terran player. See, that is good Protoss play. Man, Best is making me get out of breath here because I feel like he's up against crazy odds going up against Flash like this, but at the same time, he's playing pretty well. This is good tactics. And, wow. Oh, he manages to take out that mine, though. And, oh, big mine right there. And at the same time, look at this. He's taking out more tanks. This is brilliant play. He's taking out 2 sides, so he's taking out an entire army, but Flash is doing what he needs to do at the same time. And he's going to take out another side vessel. Beautifully done. More storm drops going down. Doesn't have to actually storm. Very nicely done. And, man, wow. Best is playing great here. He may actually take down Flash in this match. Flash, however, has not, suffered any economic damage, but neither has Best, and Best now is on 5 bases. This is what Best needed to do in order to win this match, in my opinion. He's got to get on that 5 base. He's got to have insane production where his units can trade armies with Flash over and over and over again and win it. Potentially, and wow, very nicely done transfer. It looks like that's actually going to get scouted by Flash just in time, but there are cannons out in the base. However, there's only 1 cannon. That cannon will go down to those vultures, and now, oh man, and now those units are going to get picked off. And nice stasis, but only catching vultures and a couple of Goliaths, but nice storm going off again, only catching 1 tank actually. Not as good of a storm as I thought it was going to be, but there's just not enough units out on the field for Flash. Flash is losing units left and right here, and Best is doing a great job. He is taking out these units very sufficiently. I still don't see an observer in that pack of units, but he does have 3 arbiters, and look at this. that's what players do not do often enough. They do not make gateways at their second base, especially when that second base is so far away from the first one, where it's very difficult for a Protoss to defend an entire side of a map. But we can see that Best is actually doing a really good job of it. They're the observers now, starting to take out these mines. Flash has already got another army set up, but it's not a very large army. Oh, he's got to watch the clumping of those arbiters. He's going to be in trouble if all 4 of those get EMP'd in one EMP. That would be a game-turning event if Flash could do that. However, look at Best's army. He is doing a great job with his macro here, unrelenting. Flash now setting up a 4th base. All right. Now, if Best can stop this 4th base from going up, Best can win this match, and Best has map control. I feel like Best is in control of this game. He sees it going on. He sees it. He's going to go take it out, and Flash just doesn't have the unit count to deal with this, and he's trying to. Look, he's only got like 12 units right there. Flash is in trouble, guys. Flash is now not going to be able to make that 4th base. For some reason, that SEV was allowed to live. I don't know why. It looks like we're going to see another stasis going on. He's late. Stasis just in time. He gets the science vessel, and there's a second science vessel. There's a second science vessel, but he gets stasis too. Wow, this is great. I mean, look at Best. He is stasising the most important units here. He doesn't care that there's some tanks out on the field. He's going for the science vessels, which is exactly what he needs to do. He's doing a little mini flank, which, you know what, is just enough to make that tank spread completely useless, because it was focusing on the units in the back, and now Best is in complete control. You can see he's got stasis just everywhere. He's got so much energy because he's EMPing all those science vessels. He's got to pick off the science vessels, though. If he doesn't, he could be in trouble. He could take EMPs to the face, and that's not what he wants. That's like a headshot right there, you know, when an EMP goes off against 4 arbiters. And he knows the timing, though, of course, of the freeze. He knows that he only has a certain amount of time before that science vessel pops out, so he's going to have to start getting under them to take them out. It looks like that science vessel was freed up before he could get that, and he still has that observer. This is another thing that Best is doing fantastically. He's got observers around the map. He knows when Flash is going to be putting down an expansion. It looks like EMP goes off, catches a couple of the arbiters, but I don't think it matters. I think that Best is in such a good position. He's putting up a 6th base. Intense, man. He's got 5 bases, 6 bases, 5 bases right now, 6 bases going up. He's got plenty of gateways around the map. He is producing like crazy. He's got to be close to 200, and Flash has not gotten out of the 150 so far. It looks like he's at 143 PSI as I say that, and he's doing a good job. He's trying to get up a 4th base. He knows he's behind at this point, and I can't believe it. I mean, Flash is such a monster at this point. It's like, how is he staying, how is he behind in this game? And Fantasy is not playing this game. Why do I keep saying his name? Best is doing a great job of getting up bases, protecting him, having map control, taking out bases of Flash as he goes around, and oh, he's gonna see exactly what he's going up against. Look, he's got 6 arbiters. 6 arbiters. Watch out for the EMP. He's gonna take out science vessels. He's got a stasis. It looks like he is gonna stasis over here. He gets one of the 2. He's got to get another one. That second one's gonna get an EMP off. No, it looks like no, it doesn't. He doesn't have enough energy. He doesn't have enough energy to do it, and he does get another stasis off, but an unimportant stasis, just taking out random units. But look at this. He's just trouncing it. GG coming from Flash. No way. No way! Flash has lost his first game out of 10. He was on a 10-game win streak. He could not beat Best. Look at him. He is so disappointed. We're seeing the Terminator twitch coming from him, and Best getting high fives all around. That was not a match that I expected Best to win. Best is now showing that, hey, he is not out of this game yet. You can never count out an OSL finalist in any matchup. I mean, these players obviously were at the top of their game at one point, and now Best just played at the top of his game against Flash. He did exactly what he needed to do. He got bases up. He continued his macro. Fantastic game. Hope you guys enjoyed that. Epic matches. We got SKT is up 2-1 against KT Rolster, taking most unlikely of matches against Flash of all people. And now let's go on to the 4th set. Hyuk versus